Well, these restrictions, as you know, just came, and we know that Washington will give a 90-day reprieve to Huawei before it starts imposing restrictions on Huawei. As you know, Huawei became the latest element in the ongoing trade war between China and the U.S. when the U.S. decided to list Huawei as a company dangerous to national security. Now, in the wake of that, Google also announced that it would cut some of its ties to Huawei, that it could restrict Huawei's access to its Android system or to some of its popular apps. So clearly this is a huge blow to Huawei, and today the representative was very much on the charm offensive, trying to calm fears and trying to avoid ripple effects that these decisions could have. So he said that during this 90-day reprieve, Huawei and Google would still work together to try to come up with a solution. And when it came to talk about the U.S., he really pulled the punches. He said that Huawei was a victim of bullying. He called the U.S. administration dangerous. He also said, I quote, that all those who cherish the rule of law should be worried. And he also said that Huawei cannot close its eyes on this kind of behavior, which almost sounded like a warning that Huawei and perhaps the Chinese government also had ways to retaliate against these measures.
Brian, we've also heard today from France saying that it is going to press ahead with its plans to open up its 5G network next year. Can we read into this that, it's showing a sign of support for Huawei, or is it, still sitting on the fence?
Well, I think, Tokes, it's less about providing support for a specific company than it is about showing that Europe will decide its own course of action no matter what. There's a very strong feeling here amongst Europeans that they're tired of picking up the pieces of U.S.'s decisions on trade. We remember the tariffs that were put on steel and aluminum. We remember the effects that on European companies that the U.S. did by pulling out of the Iran nuclear deal. So this is clearly the latest chapter, and so Huawei executives and European leaders will very much try to calm the fears in the weeks ahead, because 5G technology is big. It's set to revolutionize the way we communicate, the way we move, the way we consume. So it's a huge market, and Europe clearly doesn't want to be left out.